Hello, Matrix. My name is Retief, and I'm a project manager with the South African Institute of Chartered Accountants. Normally at this time of year, we'd be seeing you at your schools, or you'd be with us at one of our Tutuga development camps. But because of the situation, we aren't able to do that currently. If you're feeling a bit frustrated and annoyed, we completely understand, because we're feeling the exact same way. And we understand how tough it must be without having the extra support to help you through. And whilst we can't be with you in person, we're trying our best to be with you in the only way we can right now, and that's digitally. To help you with your matric revision, the team and I have reached out to some of our favorite educators to create a series of videos in the most common problematic topics that matrics struggle with. We hope that these videos are able to assist you and help you feel less alone during this time. All the best for your matric exams, and good luck, matric class of 2021.
Right, we got two more questions left to do from the pack, and that will be followed by the bonus questions, which you guys can do on your own. The fully worked out memo to that is also attached. Right, given 3 to the power minus x, or sketch below, a is the y-intercept of f, b is the point of intersection of f, and the line y equals 9. Question 1, calculate the coordinates of a. So first of all, 3 to the power minus x is simplified to 1 over 3 to the power of x. So to work out the y-intercept, we make x equal to 0. So 1 over 3 to the power of 0 is 1. So therefore the coordinates of a is 0 and 1. Next question, 5.2. Calculate the coordinates of b. So the y value is 9. So 9 equals 1 over 3 to the power of x. Right, so 9, which will be 3 squared, which is 3 to the minus x. Therefore the bases are the same, so you can equate the exponents. So 2 equals minus x, therefore x equals minus 2. Therefore the coordinates of b are minus 2 and 9. 5.3. Write down the domain of the inverse of f. Okay, so if we look at the inverse of f, okay, so let's look at the graph of f, which is a decreasing exponential function. Therefore the inverse is a decreasing log function. So the domain, which then be x, must be bigger than 0. So if you look at the range of f, y is greater than 0. Obviously, when you work out the inverse of a function, x and y swap. So therefore the domain, the range will become the domain, and the domain will become the range. Alright, so x is greater than 0. 5.4. Describe the translation of f to h. So h is equal to 27 over 3 to the power of x. So 27 is 3 to the power of 3 over 3 to the power of x, which becomes 3 to the power of 3 minus x. So if I take out a negative as a common factor, I'll be left with x minus 3. So describe the translation. It was translated 3 units to the right. Right, so x minus 3 means the graph is shifted 3 units to the right. 5.4. Determine the values of x. Determine the values of x, where h of x is less than 1. So h is 27 upon 3 to the power of x, less than 1. Right, so that would be 27 is less than 3 to the power of x. So 27 is 3 to the 3. So therefore x is greater than 3. Right, last question. Right, last question before we get to the bonus questions, which you guys can do on your own. Okay, 5.1. Right, we got f of x is equal to k to the power x, where k is greater than 0, and the point 4 and 16 lies on f. Calculate the values of k, the value of k. So the point is 4 and 16. So the y value is 16, k to the power 4. So take the fourth root of 16. So therefore k equals 2. Right, so therefore f of x is equal to 2 to the x. 5.2. The graph of g is obtained by reflecting the graph of f about the line y equals x. Determine the equation of g in the form y equals. So y equals 2 to the x. Y equals x. Interchange x and y. Therefore y equals log base 2 to the x. Right, sketch the graph of g. Indicate on your graph the coordinates of 2 points on the graph of g. Right, so that is this one here. Right, an increasing log function. Increasing log function, that's log 2x. That point is 1 and 0. So 4 and 16 then becomes 16 and 4. Right. Use your graph where fx times g of x is greater than 0. So that where both are positive and we both are negative. Right. Now if we look at this graph, you can see this graph is always positive. So where is this graph positive? This graph is positive from 1 to infinity. So therefore x has got to be bigger than 1. 5.4.2. Right, for which values of x is gx less than or equal to negative 1. Okay, so let's talk about g. G is log 2x, where log 2x is less than or equal to minus 1. So let's go through again. There's your log graph, and where y equals minus 1. So what you got to do is you got to work out the point of intersection. Right. So therefore log 2x equals minus 1. So then remember, you take that, you raise it to that power, so x equals 2 to the power minus 1. 2 to the power minus 1 is a half. So that point there is a half and minus 1. So we want to know where the graph is below minus 1. So that will happen between 0 and a half. Right, the reason why we exclude 0 because the graph never touches 0. 5.5. If h of x is equal to f of minus x, calculate the value of x where fx minus h of x is equal to 15 over 4. Right, so f of x, that was 2 to the power x, minus h of x, which is 2 to the minus x, is equal to 15 over 4. Right, so that becomes 2 to the x minus 1 over 2 to the x is equal to 15 over 4. Right, multiply by 2 to the x, so that will become 2 to the 2x minus 1 is equal to 15 over 4 times 2 to the x. Right, bring that across. multiply by 4 to get rid of this denominator. So that would be 4 times 2 to the 2x minus 4 is equal to 15 times 2 to the x. So as you can see, this exponent is in a 2 to 1 ratio, which means this is a trinomial. So 4 times 2 to the 2x minus 15 times 2 to the x minus 4 is equal to 0. So let's factorize that. Write the factors of 4. 1 and 4, 4 and 1, 2 and 2. Factors of 4, 1 and 4. That's it. And 2 and 2. Right, we need to get to 16, which will be, sorry, 15, which is that one. So that will be 4 times 2 to the x, and 4 and 1, and 2 to the x, and 4. So that would be a minus, and that would be a plus. So 4 times 2 to the x plus 1 equals 0. Sorry. Or 2 to the x minus 4 equals 0. Take that across, divide by 4. 2 to the x is equal to minus 1 over 4. There's no solution there, because 2 to the x must be bigger than 0. Or 2 to the x is equal to 4. 2 to the x is equal to 2 to the 2. So therefore x is equal to 2. Right, grade 12s. What I want you to do now is, once you've watched over the videos and you've paused and looked at the memo and analyzed what I said, etc. So that's the nice thing about having the videos, is you can pause it and rewind and etc. Is now it's for you to try the bonus questions. The memos are there, fully worked out memos. It's just not a video. So now it's really for you to try and see whether you can do what I just did in the video series that I did. All the best for the upcoming exams, and make your dreams come true by putting in the hard work. I know it will pay off at the end. All the best, and I'll be thinking of you guys.